Hey everyone, Dave here. Welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, I want to showcase an epic champ. We'll avoid epic champs, so not as easy to get as non-void champs. But the thing is, that champ is unique, and probably you've already seen her in the video thumbnail. I'm talking about Umbral Enchantress. Why is she unique? Why is she better than Legos in that specific role that we'll talk about today? Let's check her. I think she's Demon Spawn. Probably. Yep, she is. So Umbral Enchantress is an epic Demon Spawn champ. Why is she so unique and why, for the skills that she does, she's much better than Legos because nobody else in the game, I've checked the index, believe me, can do the same skills as she is. So, first of all, her like super controlling skill that she does is that first of all she's defense based, so it's easy to build her with a lot of defense to survive because she will be taking a lot of hits here. So some people shy away from using her because she applies provoke for 2 turns, guaranteed provoke 100% when she's booked, and she's definitely worth the books for 2 turns. Why people shy away from using her is because she puts block active skills on herself for 5 turns. Is it? Yep. So basically, you won't be able to use her for anything else for 5 turns, which is a bit limiting. But if not, she would be really super OP. She'll be strong than a lot of Legos there. So you can still use her for this. Nobody else, no other champion in the game can place a 2 turn provoke guaranteed AoE on everyone else. Well, this is an attack, not a place, so just mind that. She doesn't weak hit, but you still get that 3%. So the thing is, nobody else can put it for 2 turns. The only one that has a 50% chance of putting provoke for 2 turns is Mori Tankard, and it's only a 50% chance. But guaranteed provoke for 2 turn, that helped me a lot. That specific skill to beat the Morto waves. I might even have it in my Morto video. Either that or I was using the Paragon cheese method. But so this is a good way, and maybe we can test it while we're showcasing here now. But I don't think we have Morto waves. Let me check. Let me check. So the thing is that will help you control the waves for 2 turns till you get rid of them, like on Doom Tower Hard. What else does she do? And she's also unique in this. This is her other skill, and that's on 3 turn cooldown, so really good for that. 100% chance to place block buffs for 3 turns. Nobody else in the game does that. The maximum they do it is for 2 turns. Nobody else puts block buffs for 3 turns. So if you're going to use her for Hydra, she's not good for Hydra, though these two think together nicely, because if you use her to provoke that, the provoke head, whatever it's called, you won't be able to use it for that. But if you're really lacking, if you don't have a Mighty Uko, which is much better, Mighty Uko or Ugo, who does that much better than her because of the rest of their kits, you can use her for a consistent block buff. 3 turn cooldown for 3 turn. She can keep block buffs on the whole enemy team 100% of the time. So if you're facing those Valk waves, you just make her fast enough with enough accuracy. She puts block buffs on everyone, and nobody from the team will ever get buffed, except if they have a cleanser. So usually the best way of using her, if your team is fast enough, even in arena, you can start with her A2. So she applies this. It's on a 3 turn cooldown, and then you can go into provoke. So they are not getting buffed and they are provoked 100%. She's void. She won't weak hit. So that's why Umbral is so good. Before we dig into my showcase, my build for her, I'll show you the build first and then we'll test her in a couple of places. About the fusion, today is Saturday the 5th, so if you're on par with the fusion, you should have around 100 fragments from the epic now. You still have time to finish the events today and tomorrow. But if you don't have 100, just make sure, because I think Dungeon Divers is finishing. So this is the first one that will finish in 20 hours. Make sure that you get those points. Probably that's the only thing that I still need to do to complete that 100. Then then you have the rest of the weekend. Well, yeah, I did summon rush. You have the rest of the weekend for the artifact enhancement. I did summon rush on my main account and I didn't get anything exciting out. Just six bad epics from Sacred Shards, which gave me the 3,000 points. I've got some good stuff on a Crisia account. Let me show this to you. It's not worth a separate video. So let me show this to you and then we'll get back to Umbral. So it's 3,000 on the dot. So that's 500. So that's six sacred shards there. We have enough shards saved from Clan Boss. So let's just do six sacreds and move on to the main account where we'll do the same. I'm not sure where I am on Mercy on this. Tranda would be nice if I get there. I don't have a Royal Guard or Geomancer on this account, so also that would be nice. So let's see. And we're ready for Ancients 2x tomorrow. 6 shards, wish me luck. Let's see what happens on this account and then go to the other one. Okay, it's a 10x. Felia does hit hard. I'm not sure if I have her on this account, but she won't add much to it, I guess. Oh, okay, Geomanthers. That's a Lego Paul. I don't have Geo on this account, and he's definitely going to be built during the champ training event. That will make my life much easier with bosses and stuff. And Deacon. I'm already building a Deacon that I got like a couple of weeks ago, so no thank you for this. Okay, nah, this guy, he was a fusion probably 2 years ago, but he's not good. I think that's... No, and that old Gracchus. Did we open 5 or 6? Let's check. I can very easy. Okay, so we still have one more to go. Maybe that's our Lego for today. But Geo is a Lego. So let's say our second Lego for the day. Okay, okay. Come on. Is he even new? Let's see. I might have that idiot. He's not even new. So I get a dupe from... Is he a Banner Lord? Yep. Well, the first one won't get built, and now the second one won't. I think it's just Faction Guardians. But anyway, so we got a Lego. We reset our Mercy for this account, but at least we got Geomancer out of 6 Sacreds. So we're good. Let's make sure we got the points. And, yep. So you've seen my luck. I got my Geomancer, and my Mercy was reset with a dupe of a bad Lego. But anyways, we're all good. Now let's go back to talking about Umbral Enchantress. Before I proceed, if you like the content, if you like this video and other videos on the channel, feel free to browse around. I really appreciate if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. We really need more subscribers to get to the 1,000 subscribers point to join the official content creator program. So I appreciate your support on this. Now let's go check Umbral's build. And this build, I like to showcase champs that I haven't been using for a while, because the thing is, they are in gear that was like at least 18 months old based on my account. So it's not super OP. Like if you look at her gear, she's not in anything crazy. So you can easily get to the same stats if you're mid game and you've been farming gear quite enough. She's in lifesteal. I gave her lifesteal to try and gain back some health from being hit because of those provokes. But actually, I think that lifesteal is not the perfect one for her, though that helped me beat Faction Wars and Doom Tower hard early on when my team wasn't stronger. I think that a perfect... so this is an attack. So the provoke will be provoke, but probably a stun set. So if we talk sets, if you have a good, fast, accurate stun set, it would fit Umbral perfectly. Let's go check her stats and what she needs to do her role. So she's defense based, so it's easy to give her like lots of defense, and that will help her tank some of that damage. So 4k defense, 3.5k defense minimum is good enough. Don't get her less than 40k HP, otherwise she will die on you. And speed wise, 250, 265. Why that number is good here? If you want to use her like I did early on, all the way in Doom Tower hard, all the way to the top, in those waves that need a lot of control, then you need to get her to that speed. She doesn't hit hard, so forget about crit rate and crit damage. Um, Accuracy is important for her. 380 is good enough, all the way up to Doom Tower Hard as well. And Masteries, I think I'm just focusing, yep, on her accuracy because she's not a damage dealer. Now let's go test her. Maybe I can even test her in Arena, but let's first test her on Doom Tower Hard. Let's see. So we just finished rotation. Which floor does have the mortars in it? I don't remember. Maybe I should have done that before before I started the video. But let's test her on 97, whatever floor. That will be a good showcase anyway. So let's think about a budget team. So Brogni can be replaced by, let's say, if you have I want to use champs that you have a good probability of having. Okay, yeah. So probably all of you will have Python because he was a fusion during the past year. Even if the build is not that strong, but you'll have him anyway. Then let's use someone like Drixar for burns, or maybe, okay, so you have Newt probably if you've used him, and then Drixar. We need a healer, so let's say that we'll put Cell of the Drakes in the team. And then I'll show you two ways of doing this. Then let's go find our Umbral. Okay, so let's do it this way and I'll show you. Oh, I want to actually show you a different strategy, but let's try this one first. So this strategy is basically keeping everyone controlled. So what we'll do here, let's say for example, if this is a Valk wave in Doom Tower, you just start with his A3, nobody's ever getting buffed. Then you can use some control from Cell of the Drakes. This guy is not, I don't want him to put my skills on cooldown. So I don't worry about this. Let's just Newt start doing Newt stuff. So who's getting a turn? Okay, let's freeze this guy. Okay. So you see here they started getting burned because of the Rixar's passive. I can use, because now they are all controlled and they have block buffs, I can use Drixar to put provoke on them. You see provoke didn't happen there, and she's on one turn cooldown because of one of those bashers got a turn. But basically this is the first way of using her. You're using her for the block buffs, and that's very helpful if you have any like Valks, if you have any Duchesses in the Sifi does cleanse, so it won't help with the Sifi waves, but you can use the provoke for the Sifi waves. So let me show you the second strategy, which really helped me beat those Morto floors. So let's put again our Python here, and who did we? Let's keep the same. Probably you have Mithrala. Let's mix it up a little bit. And then let's finish with two epics to show you my case here. So Umbral, and the second epic that I want to bring along to show you. And this strategy, okay, is he in the vault? Why do I have Shmail in the vault? He should be out of the vault, but yeah. Okay, here's my Shmail, so let's test this now. And this strategy, what I was saying, is really useful for the Sifis and the Mortals waves. So you will start with her provoke, not block buffs. Then bashers cannot do their nastiness. 2 turns on everyone 100%. Let's just Hex. It won't do much here, but it will give me buffs. And then let's just try to stun them a bit. So now, this is a perfect scenario. What I'm doing here, my Python is in bolster set. Shmail needs, with a proper build, I'll show you his build after this, needs 3 buffs to ignore 100% of the defense, and he can take any, if you build your Shmail right, and mine is built enough all the way up to Doom Tower Hard, he can take down any champ. He can take down Zortanki, Sifis, or Moltos in one hit. So you use his A3 and just take someone out, and then he puts fear on everybody else. Fear is not important here. You're already provoking them with Umbral. How do you continue this strategy? Maybe instead of Mithrala or Cell of the Drakes, you can use a Drikthar. You can use a second CC champ, though Cell can fill in this role. Basically, what you'll do, you're just A1 or keep the team healthy, alive, till Shumail gets back to his A2. So you keep them just healthy, and when he gets back to his A2, he can take someone else down with the A2, assuming he has enough buffs. You see this team, we have lots of buffs on the team, so yeah, that will be okay. And of course, Mithrala and those petrifications kicking in. You see here, he got back to his skill already. Refresh accessories are really excellent. On Shemail, Shemail got only 2 skills. Well, looks like a Shemail showcase now instead of Umbral, but yeah. So the synergy between Umbral's provokes and Shmail's, because she'll provoke for 2 turns, he will kill someone. By the time the provokes wear out, he will be back to his skill and kill someone else, putting those fears. You see how useful those fears are, and that's a perfect team there. So I think I've shown my point. Let's test her in arena, because against I'm in gold 5. I need to find. Okay, I don't like. We need some team we can provoke. Can we provoke this team? I'm not sure. Of course, now with the sheep and everything, arena's a miss. Let's hope that we're faster than those guys. And that would be, so I'll need someone to remove any buffs they might have, a bit of control, and then I'll use Umbral to control them if I ever find her. And then let's use any nuker we have. Baron, because why not? Okay, let's see. Let's hope my Arbiter is not super fast because I don't use her. So we're actually faster. Okay, so you see here, she's second in team. Everybody's provoked. It's good to bring a buff stripper in case they are in immunity, or to put decreased defense and weaken on them, like Ramantu, Rian, Madame Thuris, all of the Mighty Uku. He will work fine there. So actually, I might kill this team just using Ramantu. Okay, so let's do this, and then Baron will do the job. We showed how Umbral can be useful in Doom Tower Hard, and of course in Faction Wars, and definitely in Arena. Early on, till probably early Gold 5, she would work fine. And then let's check her build once more. My build is good for mid-game because, like I said, I haven't updated it for quite some while. If we talk sets, stun set probably is the best for Umbral Enchantress. You can use her. So stats-wise, let's talk about this first. 4K, let's talk about perfect stats, and then you can drift a little bit lower from it, but not too much. 4K defense, 50K HP, 260, 270 speed, and then 380 accuracy is good enough for Doom Tower Hard. If you want to give her resistance or whatever, but yeah, she won't make much use of it. If you're facing a team with buffers and you're faster than them, then her A2 definitely would help. Or the provokes, she can be used only for the A2 for Hydra. If you're really stuck there, but there are better champs for the rest of their kits. Provokes will help you with more 2 waves, along with a champ like Shemail. Actually, let me show you my Shemail build. And again, my Shmail build, I haven't visited it in so long, so it's not super OP or anything, but it works all the way in Doom Tower Hard. So he's in random gear, just enough speed and accuracy. You see he's a bit slow. 250 crit damage is enough for Shmail to take everybody down. You see here, like these stats are not crazy. You can build them that what. you can build them that fast with enough like stats like this. Even his accuracy is not super high. He needs it for the fear that he puts out there. But I would say, like, let's say if I rebuild him again today, which I didn't need to do, which is good. You see that he works all the way in Doom Tower hard with these stats. I would say he's attack based, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So try to give him 4.5k attack. 4k is enough. You see here he's working with 3.8k. Try to give him 250 crit damage or more to take down those tanky Sifis and Mortus, 350 accuracy and 250 speed. Okay, that's what he needs, and then you see he's working perfectly there. We want flawless execution to increase his crit damage, some accuracy for the fears, and that's all Shmail needs. So two showcases in one. I guess you got 2 for 1 this time. I hope you liked the video. I appreciate your support with the subscribes to get to those 1,000 subs. Keep playing Raid, and I'll see you next time. Bye.